Right, let's see what we can do today. Hello, Synth. Sorry, I kind of basically disappeared for a bit, but yeah, when you get, I got fucking sick, dude. It's some bullshit. It's some bullshit. Cause like I ended the stream early on Friday, right? Ended it early on Friday because I was tired, didn't feel great. Because I was like la di da, whatever. Because I didn't sleep that day. Hello, there we go. Didn't sleep that day. So I went to the gym. There was a gas leak at the gym, but you know, whatever. Shit happens when you party naked. So I just kind of keep going. And I forgot that natural gas and my baby lungs don't get along. Excuse me. So I come home to a sore ass throat. I wake up the next day basically dying. And I've been sick for the past couple of days. And it is some thunderous bullshit. So yeah, we're gonna sound a bit weird for the next couple of days because I think it's a sinus infection. I'm not really sure. It's not like any infection I've ever had before, but my baby lungs be baby lunging. It's awful, and I do have baby lungs because I've had pneumonia 3 times and bronchitis 5 times. And I had the doctor. I've had ultrasounds and X-rays done on my lungs because of how often I've gotten some kind of respiratory issue or not. And I swear to you, where the lung meets into your windpipe and stuff, I don't remember what it's called, but like that little connection point, I swear to you, I can feel that sometimes. Normally when I'm sick. Oh, excuse me, this is gonna be a fucking day, isn't it? I can feel that because of how often I've had health issues. So I was hoping to get diagnosed with some scar tissue or something down there. But to this day, doctors haven't found anything. The category? What do you mean the category? It's on Clair Obscure. At least it should be. Here, we'll just do it again. There. BRB, you're fine, you're fine. I'm mostly just talking to myself at this point. But it's just like, bruh, it is the worst. I hate it. But I had an ultrasound done. I've had x-rays done. Doctor can't find anything. Well, no, they can find something. I've been told by 2 doctors it's a miracle I'm able to run and do cardio as well as I'm able to. So good luck not dying of old Goliath over there. I found out how to get my character back after they get fucking ate. So we're gonna do our best here. We're gonna do our best. And yeah, as long as it doesn't take golf chick, we should be fine. If it does, I'm going to bitch, piss, and whine. So yeah. Womp womp. Well, we can't do anything right now, can we? Nope. So we'll just do this. So apparently the way, okay, I knew he was gonna eat Gustav, but I was really hoping he wouldn't. I was hoping he'd take out Chick. The way you get your characters back is you have to break. I forgot I can dodge. Boy, we're off to a hell of a start today, aren't we? Okay. I might be a little bit under leveled for this. Just a thought just a thought there. In any case, I used to get sinus infections, bronchitis, pneumonia, all that stuff all the time. Like, enough that I was able to convince the army to give me multiple ultrasounds and x-rays to check. Now, nothing has really come out of it except the doctor being astounded I'm as good at cardio as I am, which is so much to say I have some scar tissue from my multiple bouts of pneumonia. But, yeah, I was kind of surprised because I haven't been sick since before COVID, and I'm very upset about that because I was very proud of not having to deal with that. But it is what it is. Ooh, Ferris wheel. I have taken a little bit of decongestant, but it's not as good as what I normally use. too much effort. Sounds about right. So yeah, still recovering. I'm still a bit upset because what I used to do, what I normally do whenever I run in this situation, is I will take Mucinex and Dayquil and effectively overdose on Gustafsson because both of them have Gustafsson or whatever the fuck it's called. I would overdose on those by just a little bit, and that would normally get me through my week. But I can't do that because I can't get either of those here. So I'm like, fucking bruh. Which it's not an excessive overdose. It is an overdose, but only about 100 milligrams, give or take. I think I would need about 300 more before I started hallucinating, and then another 1,000 before it became potentially lethal. So it's fine. Can't do that now, though. It's bullshit. Some bullshit. Or maybe I can, and I just couldn't find the medicine when I went to the drugstore. Or I don't know. I'm not really sure what drugs are even available here in Japan. It's like, bruh. This is another Chroma who's going to absolutely shit on my day. I feel like that's a sweet point. Don't ask me why. Well, I guess not. It looks like it's just a regular old enemy. So what we can do, though, is... Actually, Electrify should do some work. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you could tell. Definitely sound a bit gross. I feel better, though. That's one. And that's the other. It's gonna take forever for this shit to clear up, though. And the reason why it's really weird right now is because I'm thinking. So Electrify generates, oh, these, okay. We'll just generate another electricity so we can get the mayhem faster. There we go, kind of like that. Oh, it's reshielding itself. Lame. Do I have? I do. There we go. Look at that. So, just, yeah. Brandy is suffering right now. Applies 1 AT Foretell applied. So, what we should be able to use, applies 2 Foretell. If no Foretell, applies 5. Consumes Foretell to deal additional damage. We only have 1 Foretell right now. So, I should be able to use Twilight Slash again for the extra damage. Because it's been about a week. Okay. Very squish. Very squish indeed. Yeah, but it is what it is. Please break. Ooh, he chunky. He don't want to break. Very unfortunate. I was debating on playing Blue Prince today, and I still kind of am, because I'm not feeling the vibe right now. There we go. I'm not feeling super duper motivated. Like, I am feeling better than the past few days, but like the wording there though is important. I only feel a little bit better. Soups foretell to deal additional. So why do I have to foretell then? Deal medium physical damage to high consumes all foretell. Let's just heal ourselves real fast. Not by much. So yeah. Yep. And I've been stressing about classes once again because classes are stressful. It is what it is. Keep going. It is what it is. Let's go in. Yeah. Okay, that last one came out. So now I do not have enough for the spectral sweep. Consumes Foretell to deal additional damage. So we should be able to use Twilight Slash anyways. Should be able to. Monsieur Man. And it gave her no AP. Really, I'm... Blah, 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 blah. Give me that, thank you. There we go. So, yeah, not too much happened. Not too much to be chatty about, at least. So I think... Does he have any weak points, or is it just... Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he has any weak points that we could just go for. Maybe he does? Maybe it's that crystal on the back? No, I don't know. Oh well. Do. Consumes all stain and deal high damage? No. Oh boy. Oh yeah, we can also do this. I do love this attack a lot. Being able to double up your turn is always really nice. One applied. And there goes Emo Chick. Siege. Womp womp. Ah, there he goes. So, yeah. Yep. Take 50% less damage. Can't be healed. Can't be healed or can't regenerate HP. Because if it's one, if I don't know. I'm tired. We're gonna swap the blueprints. Actually, I want to go blueprints. We're gonna quit the desktop here. Oh geez, all my shits have been fucking up anyways. Excuse me. Here, we'll do blueprints. I think that might be interesting. I've been wanting to play it for a little bit too, just because, you know. So here, we'll do that. I haven't played it in basically a month. I only played it for 6 minutes. I'd like to see the puzzle game because I'm just not in a clear obscure mood. I'm not motivated. I'm still trying to work myself up to going to the gym today because I'm still a bit sick. I just feel fine, but I am coughing and hacking up yuck. And I do have some homework to do. And I have some projects I want to work on, art related. Some personal projects. I also have a project I need to work on for class tomorrow. It's a lot of this, it's a lot of that. And I need to find apartments because that apartment I was originally looking at might fall through. So, yeah. But I also haven't been to the gym since Friday, and it's starting to annoy me. Starting as in it's already annoying me, but it's so much of A, so much of B. Womp womp, womp womp. I like puzzle games. Puzzle games are fun. They're enjoyable and entertaining. I don't really know much about Blueprints. I know it was a puzzle game. I know people were really liking it, so we're going to try it as well. My only complaint so far is it is a bit slow, and I cannot see myself in the reflection on the ground. Open only in the event of my death. That's right, we've already read that. So, yeah. Might as well see what we can do here. We could put a spare room. How do I check the map? That's how I check the map. So what we're trying to do is, I guess, get to the antechamber for now. No shinies. No shinies. So, yeah. Yep. Guest room. Whenever you enter this room, gain +2. Couldn't that basically just allow me to keep going infinitely? That's what it sounds like should happen. Oh no, because no, because I could just go back and forth. What's this? Greetings from Reddington. There's gonna be all kinds of lore I can already tell. It's gonna be great. Chapel. Whenever you enter the chapel, lose 1 coin. Blueprint map. So can I rotate the hall? It doesn't look like I can. Once you have drawn 4 plans, you must select one. Bruh. I guess we're doing the hallway then. Oh yeah, that's fine. We still have one out. We still can go one out. So can I get over? No. Bruh. All right, whatever. So we need to go right. Pantry, breaker box. No, we're not giving in to temptation. I want to see what's pantry will let us keep going forwards a bit. Is this Brigitte? Please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps would be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Give me coins, give me coins, give me coins. Game 2. Is there anything else here? Doesn't look like it. We continue forwards. Corridor is always left unlocked. Why does that matter? Each time you've drafted the observatory plus... Okay. Oh, it needs a gem. I guess we're doing this then. Outside's pretty. Bowler hat. Car. I want all the lore, too. So what do we have back here? Garage, nook, closet. 2 items. We're going to go for the closet. Hello, Klapto. Chicken butt. Give me a key, give me a gem. What's up? How are you doing? How's life treating you? Is everything going well? Lovely jubbly. We're not playing Clair Obscure today because I don't want to. Oh no, I was asking you. Chicken butt? This room counts as 2 bedrooms, so that should give me 4? I guess not. So I didn't want to play Clair Obscure. I tried playing it for like 5 minutes. I was like, damn, I am not vibing right now. So we're going to play this instead. Banana. Banana, banana. So we're playing this puzzle game instead called Blueprints. Have you seen it at all? I don't know much about it, but I've... Cramp Kernel. Speaking of banana, look at your badge. I see it! How'd you get that? The banana badge. Ooh. It looks very banana-y. Doors in the west wing are most likely to be locked. Good to know. Give me +2. So this is a puzzle game where you're trying to do a bunch of stuff by doing things. You've gone bananas. Ha ha. Sorry. I'm still not, feeling super duper great. We're gonna grab the parlor. And we're just kind of experimenting right now. Give me that. Wind up key component of the parlor game. Don't know what that means. Dear Hey Bear, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the old hams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it has been quite a while since we've been in such decent company. And we're beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles. And I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I'd played some years back involving 3 boxes of different color. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of the game when I found the time. And I have concluded with this letter all the details you should need to share when playing this confounding game. There will always be at least 1 box which destroys a true statement. There will always be at least one box which displays a false. Only 1 box has the private and the other 2 are always empty. So how are you doing though, Klapto? Obviously, I've been sick for a couple days now. So your boy has been suffering, but we do keep on keeping on. This one's blocked up because I fucked up. So yeah. I was debating on doing art today too, because I realized I knew one thing I wanted to do for the stream. I figured out what follower and subscriber notifications I want to do. So I need to do up the animation for those. This is the black box. The blue box contains the gems. So this one then. See what the word is. Is it raining right now? Let me actually check. Aha, there are gems. Yo! Let's go. Yeah, it's pissing rain, baby. My favorite weather pattern. I might not go to the gym after all because I just don't want to deal with that rain. Let's go. Let's go. Give me some water before I fucking drown in my own lungs. I should be on the mend, by the way, medically speaking. I should be through the worst of it. I just sound awful. Items for sale, 1 gem. I want the 1 gem because that's the gives us this. So now we can go this way and this way versus being locked in only one. I see 1 gem. There's supposed to be 3 in here, weren't there? Supposed to be 3. Supposed to be 3. I see a pawn. Where's the gems at? Where's the gems at? They hide them in the rooms, it looks like. Unless it was only 1 gem and I'm just stupid. Probably. So this one's going to take us to this end corridor here. So we either want a left like this boudoir, walk-in closet, 4 items, or +1 key, +1 gem, and +1 gold. I kind of want the items, but the boudoir lets us keep going without locking ourselves out of too much. I want that picture. What is that picture? I was right. I can get the picture. Christmas tree mannequin. I feel like this is a puzzle. I feel like that's a puzzle to something. It is a puzzle to something. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that tracks. It was worth a try. So there's a puzzle right there. Can I zoom in there? No. So is there any notes that want to tell us how to get in there? Probably no. This is probably a spawn requirement for another room to spawn in. Commissary, lavatory, guest room. So we still have the den, as long as the den gives us a straightaway. I want to see, why is this red? Ah, that's why it's red. This place is not bad. Ooh. Is this just a waste of a room? Can't even flush the toilet. Why? H&S. Yeah, there's nothing of particular note in here. That is unfortunate. So dead room then. Dead room, we can go through here. So we need a straightaway. Great hall, 7 locked doors. We have 1 key. So we can use that key on the last door over here to just get straight through. So like this. Yeah, look at me, big brain. We can grab the courtyard to get a left turn out of it. Well, right turn, excuse me. Oh, this is lovely. I'd love to have a courtyard. Could you imagine having a courtyard in your house? That'd be so cool. Board it up. So now we're going to need a left turn. I get a left turn. I can. Whenever you enter a chapel, you lose 1. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. What does that mean? Why is there a rank to the bottom right as well? Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans from which you must select 1 to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like the initial 3 options. Okay, so it just lets us redraw instead of just being locked in. That's fine, that's fine. So, preferably a tour would do. Such as the East Wing Hall. I want to get the breaker box, but we'd be locked up. So, can I get something in here? Gymnasium, whenever you enter, you lose 2. Leads to a room of a color of your choice. So that's a shortcut. We're gonna hold off from going in there right now because there's no place I really want to go right now. Nursery, guest room, nook. Whenever you enter the bedroom, gain 5. We need to do this so we don't block ourselves out. Anything else has a key. Ooh. Give me a key. What does this note say? As you continue the adventure, you may want to consider something to scribble your notes on. Observations, a patch, got paper. I'm not doing that right now because why? I'm probably going to regret that decision, but you know. Why is this door locked? That's so fucking lame. Breaker box, items for sale in the commissary. What kind of items? Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically, as your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out of one of the electronic computers in the state. 2 of the terminals can be found at security, where the punch and clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Miss Babbage. Terminal password is an S. There's an S in there. With, without. What does that mean? Commissary will be closed day 12 to 16. Oh, this is going to be one of those puzzle games, isn't it? It's going to be one of those puzzle games. Trash can? Trash can. Annual Maid's Day sale, 2 days only, day 20 and 21. It's going to be one of those. Magnifying glass, sledge, seat mask, running shoes. I can only afford the magnifying glass. We're going to grab the magnifying glass. What's true? Inspect the documents of the estate more closely. So, like, right here. Swan Song. Terminal password is Swan Song. You know what? Let me actually grab a notepad. Pop, 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 Swan Song. Alright. So now we have a password. What does this do? By an electronic key card. No! We've blocked up! No, you sons of bitches! This is cheating! Oh, we have no way forwards! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Yeah, there's nothing else we can do. Spare room, bedroom, yeah. So, I mean, we got that. We got that. So what we do now is we call it a day. It's a roguelike puzzle game, which is kind of bizarre, but I kind of fuck with it. So we need to make it to the antechamber for now. New rooms, 14, la-di-da. Yeah, I keep thinking about, what's it called? What was that spaceship puzzle game? I don't remember. Fuck. I can see it in my mind's eye. I can't remember what it's called right now, though. But it gives me those vibes, kind of. You know, the one where you're trapped in a time loop and you're running around the solar system trying to freaking deal with that. Yeah, real descriptive. Outer Wilds, there we go. Whenever you enter this room, game 2 lets us go to the right, even though it bricks us up from that one. +2, electric boogaloo. Why is this pointing down? Do I have to check every room? It's gonna be really annoying if I do. Hallway, just so I can I want to get further in. I want to see if there's stuff the further in you go. Doors in the west wing, always locked. A den. That also lets us get down to here if we get a T-shape. T-shaped junction. Give me this gem. Why are there those stairs? Why is there a clock? Clock is ticking. Drawing room or west ring. West ring is fine. I want to save the gem. Let's see now. Commissary, nook, spare room. I have a feeling there's going to be something in the corner room. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. I want to at least try. Observatory. I have a gem. But check one item and retrieve it another day. We're going to go in the observatory. Because now it gives us a little shine, and I don't know what that does. This is not a globe of Earth. These landmasses are different. What happens if I look? Can I look? No, hang on. Come on, let me turn it. Where are you going? Do I have to hold it? No, okay, so you just keep selecting it and it'll eventually rotate where you want it to go. I have a feeling there's something in here. Come on. You're almost, no. Oh no, it won't turn anymore. Oh, because it has to go the other way. I didn't realize there was 2 ways to spin it, otherwise I would have spun it the correct way the first time. Oopsies. Oopsie poopsies. Unless it won't let me turn all the way. Fuck. Oh boy. It doesn't want to turn any. Yeah, it doesn't want to turn anymore. Why is that? Still can't see out of it either. I wish there was a jump button. It's because jump buttons make the world go round, yeah. Duck through here. Hum. Ah, aha. No, not like that. Come on, a little higher. If only there was a way to shift the dome. Unless there is someplace. Where's it at? No, let me fall down. So we can shift the elevation. Can't see jack diddling. We can't align it with that unless we can. We can't. All right, so this one might be a dud. Might be a little dot. Fixed constellations. This book contains a complete base, a list of stick constellations, and reserved effects that each accompany with the appearance of each one. Depending on the numbers of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy. North Star 1 gold. Twins, the 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. 3 steps, blah, 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 blah. Dead end rooms are more common. Green rooms contain a special flower. Okay. However, I can't see anything because, wow, would you look at that? It's all bricked up. Oh. I see 1. So we got 1 gold. Ah. Discovery. So that much is nice. What's going on over here now? Heater. This place has got to be a bitch to heat, by the way. Corridor, straightaway, or garage. We don't have any gems. We're just going to take this little straightaway here. This dude loved his art. I fuck with that. Storeroom. Damn it. Oh, 1 gold saw. Thank you. Where's the key? There's a key, and there's the gemstone. And a sink for one reason or another. Hallway in the den. Do. Oh, we accidentally linked up to the den. Hell yeah! Let's go. Ooh. What's going on in here? Breaker box. I want to see what the breaker box does, because we have another way using the hallway there. What is the breaker box? Okay. Cabaret. Uh-oh. Keycard entry system off. Toggling a breaker switch case may result in unexpected loss of floor pan functionality. So, can I turn these off and on? Can I do anything with that? I don't know what these do, so I don't want to touch them just yet. Keycard entry system being down, though, should let us in if we get the commissary again. Interesting. Go through here. Security. View inventory of all items that are currently in the house. Let's do it with the pantry because I want to get gold stuff. Fuck. I bricked it up. Oh, give me that apple. Num 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 num. Numbers. So now, though, we do have to go back to the entrance hall because we've bricked up this entire area, which is fine. We've also bricked that up, so we need a straightaway. Cannot see the floor plan. I turned this off, though. Ooh, that's dark. Wow. Is there any items in here? Are there? Come on, you know I love my items. Nothing over here. And down here. Okay. So we'll take this one. And not bad, boudoir. The safe is back there. Parlor, whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5. We're not doing that. So the parlor will allow us to avoid the dark room part 2 edition. What do we have? Oh, actually, let me go grab the key. Thank you. So 2 gems in here if we get the right box. All 3 statements are false. 2 statements are false. The gems are in a box with a false statement. So 1 is true. Hang on, that's interesting. That's an interesting puzzle, actually. There will always be at least 1 box that displays a true statement. There will always be 1 box which displays only false. Only 1 box has the prize. The other 2 are empty. So this is telling the truth. It has to, otherwise all 3 statements are false. I think it'd be blue. Because only blue is technically false. Oh, no. Might have been white. So we need to go to the right. We have the nook. Give me my key. Thank you. We're probably going to have to use the key to get through the store. Okay, no, we don't. Lovely. Chapel. Chapel gives us access to the right, so we are going to have to snake it a little bit. Just a little bit. Is there anything around? I haven't been to the chapel yet. Here's a brook. Kitchen, guest room. Fuck, we bricked up. Well, we might as well code check. Excuse me. Oh, I'm dying over here, folks. I'm dying. Uh-oh. You do not have any unique items. Okay, so that was a waste of time. So we are now all the way bricked up. And soundly screwed. Fabulous. Which is a shame because I thought we were doing a bit better, but okay. Ooh, it is storming out there today. Lovely. Sorry, like I said, I'm going to be a bit coffee and a bit gross today. It's not by choice, it's by some divine mandate or another. Come on, hurry up. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Hurry the frick up. Oh, let's try this again. Hallway, parlor. I want the hallway. We can get the breaker box later. I feel like, bedroom. See an apple. Ooh, give me the apple. Give me num nums. Give me tasty. Yes. Nothing over here. Nothing over there. It looks cozy. Parlor, pantry. Pantry will give us 4 plus more food. We're not quite at the point where we need. Ooh, I need to be super hyper specific about stuff. Guest room, nook. Yeah, it's gonna loop us back to the hallway. Well, a key is a key. So back out we go. We got a key from that. Spare room, drawing room. I have no gems. Actually, the storeroom might have been better. Might have been. I feel like there's a secret in here. feel like there's a secret in here. It just feels like this kind of game that has secrets, just kind of hidden for no particular reason. Like, why do certain rooms have ranks? Rank 3. Wait, if I go another one in, is this gonna be like rank 4? That's what it feels like. This. Alright, what's our stuff? The blue box is true. This box is empty. I am in the parlor, the one that tells the truth. Awesome! Soup size for sale. The den. I want the breaker box. I want that breaker box. Give me the box. Okay. So turning them off made a dark room appear. Cabinet. Well, how do I get that? I don't know what this does. Turn that off. So will the gymnasium appear now? It appeared before, so I do not know what that breaker box is doing quite yet. I don't know yet. So rank 3, rank 2. So now, if I'm correct, this should pop out a rank 1 or a rank 2. Rumpus room. Corridor. Corridor is always left unlocked. Closet. Rumpus room. We don't have any gems. Because I fuckered up the puzzle. So it's a rank 1. This is going to be another rank 1. Billiard room. Okay, so it's rank 1 again. Billiards, billiards, billiards. I used to be pretty actually not bad at pool. Not great, but you know, not bad. Can I interact with it at all? Can we do some billiards? Can we do some pool? Fun fact, by the way, back when this game was first invented, novices were actually supposed to hit with this side rather than this side, so you didn't smack the ball off the table. And only if you were good at the game did you actually use that side. Fun fact. Let's see now. Plus, minus. Do I have any chalk? Oh, 20. It's a code. 13. 1. No. 13. These two light up, but why? This has something to do with how this game is scored. How do darts work? I've never really played much darts. 13, so I hit 13 and it does a thing. Plus minus multiplication division. 2, so what if I hit 3? I don't know, maybe that's something. 3 through 3. It's doing a thing. 18 and 4, 22? Or maybe 14. 16 and 3, that could be 13 or 19. I'll try 19. So it was plus. No, it was addition, subtraction. So 14. Multiplication or division? 16 divided by 3, it's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. That doesn't math out properly. Oh, we can try 15. It's the nearest number. Because you can't multiply them again, because that puts you well into the 30s. So it's this, 14, and subtraction puts you at 13, which we tried and it didn't work. Never mind. 210? No. 13, addition, subtraction, some weird chicanery. No, this is also subtraction. The outer ring. Is it 4? No. This. addition, subtraction. So this one means subtraction. So are we looking for multiplication next? Is that what we're looking for? Multiplication? 2 times 8 is 16. Oh, now we're getting weird. So let me do a thing real fast. 13, no, it's 13, 3, 14. What did we just hit? It was like 16 or something. I don't remember. Order of operations. It's probably gonna make me do order of operations next. Which means times 2, 28, minus that, so 11? Oh. 13, 3, 12? Uh-oh. Did I fuck up? I fucked up a little bit. Oh, no, it's 14. 14, and then 13. 13 times 2, 16. And now this is where things get weird. We can brute force it, but I feel like that's kind of against the pale. So 28, we tried 11. 11 didn't work. 14, let's just be stupid. Why not? See what happens. So what is this? 7 times 14 is I'm just gonna start, you know, I'm just gonna start breaking out the calculator so I don't have to think too hard. Divide by 2, that is definitely not going to work. Okay. Indication. There's no indication nearby of what this could be. So we know 14, 14, 28. It might be 14. Oh! Ah! Look at me. I'm smart. Here, I'm going to note that down for billiards code. Look at that. I'm smart goals. We got 2 keys out of that. I feel like there's another secret back there. That was like a false panel. Very nice. I'm actually kind of proud of myself for that one. Let's go. Can't use the billiards table, though, so that's lame. It's lame, 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 lame. We continue forwards. It looks like we might brick up soon, though, if we're not careful. Excuse me. Go through here, we're going to need to take a right turn. Commissary. Fuck! We can at least get a gem. Give me a coin, give me a gem, and give me another key, because apparently I need more for some reason. So, we need an up and left. Dark room, den. Let's go. Gem. I still feel like there's puzzles in here. Rank 3, so the next one, if we go this way, should be rank 4. Rank 4, rank 4, rank 4. Kitchen. We're going to go for the kitchen. See if I'm correct about the rank 4. Okay, so I am correct about the rank 4. So I think depending on when we pop down a room, there's a pet nearby. Different things will happen. Kitchen, banana, club sandwich, tomato soup, 5 for every red room in the house. Club sandwich, main course. Local Mount Holly delicacy. Served atop plum agudot with roasted tomatoes, bacon, lardons, and wild chives. Plus 20, plus an additional 10 if you have a trophy room in your house. The main course is served only in the dining room. The room is only served in the dining room. Oh, so I need to have the dining room for that to come out. Okay. We'll just grab a club sandwich for now. We're not using the gold on anything else. What is this? Okay, so it's also just a menu. Any secrets hiding around? Oh, here, let me turn on some back. Is there background music? Game settings, volume. There is not. Okay, so let's put on some music in the background. There we go. Just to have some background music for the tism, you know? All right. So preferably a T shape, or each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. So if we hold off on that for a bit. So here we are. No key card. Also, we're out of gold. That's fantastic. Observatory, lavatory. So we've dead-ended. Fuck. Oh, might as well put down the lavatory for now. See if that does anything. Yeah, we've bricked up again. Let's do what was on this side, just because. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. What was in here? Was there anything in here for now, or is this just a room that only matters if you find rank 8? Looks like it only matters if you catch rank 8. So we learned a bit about billiards at the very least. We learned a bit about the billiards room, so it's a small positive there. The problem is, right now we're having trouble getting through the ranks. Probably because I'm taking too many specialty rooms. That's probably why. Do 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 do. Wabba labba dub dub. Come on, zoom in faster, please. It's a very interesting house, so I wouldn't mind living in this sort of thing. I just wish there were more stairs to fall down. Let's try going through the center first. Coat check, den, yes sir. I want to get the gems started early, because the gems seem like the way you get the cool rooms. Excuse me. Nook, give me a key. Give me a key, give me a key, give me a key. I might be choosing too many non-specialty rooms, though. Commissary, breaker box. We're going to turn off the keycard entry system. On and on. I want the garage to pop up. We're going to leave that like that for now. See what happens. See if we can find anything about the back entry system as well. Because I don't want to go to the gymnasium and I don't want to go to the dark room, because both of those seem thunderously useless. Security. Security gives us a T-junction. Uh-oh. I have a cutscene. Oh, we can see ourselves. We look very twink-shaped. Why did this room cutscene? Specifically this room. Give me 1 second. That's a little bit better. Just a little bit. So why did this room cutscene of all things? Why? Blue memos are true. Red memos are lies. Hang on. Wait. Unless something something unless the something. I need a magnifying glass. What are you? Welcome to Mount Holly Security. View estate inventory. Okay. Keycard system. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with that. What about settings? Security levels offline. Change offline mode to unlocked. Security level. In terms of the amount of security doors, there should be at least, we're just gonna turn on low. Actually, hang on, just an idea. It's not gonna matter since they're locked, so why don't we just do that? Security menu. Log in the network. Network password. Swan song. Ah! Look at me go, we're learning. Very interesting. Glossary of terms. Oh, Jesus. Dead end rooms. If a room ever has additional doorways, it is not considered dead end, even if there's always a doorway blocked. Adjoining. Rooms are considered adjoined if they're connected to each other by a doorway. Directory contains detailed information for all rooms on the estate that you've drafted. Access to the directory mirror by pressing R. Drafting, draft pool. The draft pool is the total collection of currently available floor plans from which the 3 are drawn. Color. Violet for bedrooms. Your color of a floor plan will usually indicate the type of room. Usually, though. Blue is default. Huh. East wing. There's gonna be something in here. The very right edge of the room. Certain rooms have an effect that is only triggered upon physically entering the room. So, the state first explorable areas. The house, on the other hand, is only referring to current rooms. History. As an architect, you may wish to view the previous layouts and room configurations in days past. Green room. Floor plans that have green borders are green rooms, usually with outdoor areas, and are naturally synergistic with each other. Directly Dirigi blocks. In the commissary, players may find an arcade cabinet for the popular game Diriga blocks. To the dismay of board members of the staff, the cabinet has not been working for several years. Although the game is not currently accessible, it is scheduled for a future patch. Security locked. What does permanent mean? Most of the things the state resets the next day. It's the nature of the house. However, a few things are permanent, such as, and are usually marked as such. Permanent changes do not. Okay, usually. So what does that mean? Local network named Blackbridge. This network allows users to remotely connect to other active terminals, as well as providing access to staff members. Each row of the house make up a rank. As you progress north or increases, there are 9 ranks listed on the official blueprint. However, staff members whisper of a 10th rank that can be overheard. Rarity, normal, commonplace, rare, redraw, red room. The rooms that are red, they offer powerful expansion options, but come at a dangerous cost. Stars visible in the night sky. Oh, special floor plan. Slightly more rare and cost gems to draft. They offer unique stuff. Security locked. Trunk. Small wooden chest. No. West wing. Tomorrow. Rooms that provide benefits in the future. Alright. Return. Electronic mail. Future can only be accessed via the office. Data transfer is not currently available. Remote terminal access. View active terminals. Shelter laboratory. Okay. Offline. So we need to draft that room. Staff services. Punch in or out. Disabled as of November 4th. All work has been suspended at Mount Holly, and all domestic staff have been placed on extended paid leave in accordance with the instructions left by the old man himself, Seamus Babbage. Staff announcements. I don't think anyone has access to the network this month except you, Simon. So if you're reading this, we're all rooting for you. Request schedule change, disabled. Special orders. If you would like to get a specific brand of gum or favorite fruit, the commissary is now taking special orders. 1 to 3 days. What do you like? Brass compass, magnifying glass, sleeping mask. We're going to take a magnifying glass. Order. Alright, so I don't think we're going to be able to get anything more out of that. Very interesting. Alright, where are we at? So we have upper and we have downer. Hang on, my orientation, but fucked. There we go. Can I get a left turn? Gym requirement, you're more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. That might be good. If we let it be good. Furnace. I feel like there's a secret in here. I feel like there's a secret in like every room right now. Especially the dead ends. Like the dead end rooms especially make me feel like there's something going on. Ooh, coffee pot. Coffee, 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 coffee. I can put some coffee right now, actually. Alright, nothing over there. Aquarium. Ah, no! No! Jens! That was interesting. Hang on. Big brain. Big brain. I have a big brain thought. I'm gonna try this. Let's see if this will work. Will the game allow this to work? Ah. Have I learned a thing? Or is the game just playing silly fuckers? Ah. Need a magnifying glass. What is this? Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of Ladyship, I assume from one of those rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the encased photograph. He said the last development was too dark to keep an eye on that. Yeah, magnifying glass. She's pretty. Got gem. Wonder if I could develop that. There actually is a photo development course here at the campus I'm at too. Just something I wanted to remark on. We have a lock. Camera. There's that picture again. Camera, camera. Nothing particularly good. We need a T-junction. What happens if I go in this with no coins? Alright, nothing happens. Okay, that's fine. Don't give a fuck. Lose 2. So what happens if I do... So now we have the gym. I'm curious what happens if I turn the light off in here. Also, the keycard system should be down. Oh, it is. Hey, let's go. Give me that gem. Is there any other... Sleeping mask. First time you enter each bedroom with the sleeping mask, gain 5 rest. Not bad. I think it's funny. They just have a closet here in the gym now. Store is locked. So why wouldn't it be? Dining room, or we brick up. So now it's rank 4, which is a shame. Just want to get renegade. Quarter is always unlocked. You may draw new floor plans while in this room. We're going to do this so we don't waste a gem on it. Aquarium. It keeps popping up. I feel like the game very specifically wants me in here right now. Which is fine, because I want to as well. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Yeesh. Yeesh. I feel like there's a secret. I feel like there's a secret. Like, why is this so dirtier than the others? Books. There's gotta be something in here. Washing machines. Is this locked? It is not, baby. Let's go. Mage chamber. Lose half or courtyard. Keycard system is down. Because I'm awesome. Spare room. Archives. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all three of your potential floor plans. But that is a 4 junction. So I bet there's something in here. Hum. What's over here? It's gonna be sitting right here. What is this? Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her print book Swimbird. I'm gonna write that down. That feels like a password. Swimbird. Whoopsies. Has been chosen the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye. Even before her literary success, the niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as her pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with Sinclair family. Swimbird offer never considered herself a success. She confided, "My son was the one who actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. And so we ran out of books we owned. My imagination had to take over from there." Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. A statement that has been held with much skepticism by many pundits that viewed the book as rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Detained by Red Guard. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of the 36 names that appeared in the leaked dossier, naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF. We're grabbing that one as well. CF. Whoopsies. Who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Continue on page 12. Ruffington Post was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Local author and popular personality Marigold has announced to split with her longtime publisher partner, Ruffington Express, citing personal reasons. This announcement came after the arrest last week of the fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the 3rd prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Priceless jewels. Interesting. Let's see if we can make it to the antechamber. It looks like we'll be able to this time. We just need... You bitch! There's not even a keyhole there! Open up. Archived floor plan, need a gemstone. So just the lavatory, just an end cap. Damn it. How about over here? You want to give me a left turn? Apparently not. I'll take this. Give me that. So now we just need another left turn. Back down we go. What do we got over here? Shovel. Looks like it'd be useful for digging. Very useful. Can I dig here? Can. Not worth picking up. Nope, not really. There was another dirt pile hanging around, and I want to go deal with that. Fucking doors. Gotta watch how much we use up. Drawing room, library. You discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. Yeah, we'll do that. See if we can get something useful out of it. What do you have over here? Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, Swimbird, Marion Marigold, The Fixed Stars. Pump System User Manual. I want that one. Simon P. Jones. The house directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room in the house, press R to pull up the directory. It's 1 through 12. Parlor, puzzle, blueprint, commonplace, drafted 4 times. Consequently, this is the most popular room for entertaining. It's known to supply a myriad of parlor games to encourage guests to think and conversate. Bedrooms. Bunk rooms. Rarity unusual. What does that mean? Drafted 1 time. Red room. Lavatory. A room one might go great lengths to avoid, showing guests, despite them always probing for its location. I feel like that's a joke. That's a joke in there. Okay. Kitchen. Hallways. Secret passage. Escape confinement of the world has always been in books. No. The lavatory of all time. I feel like it's a secret. Room 46. Mysterious room mentioned in H.S. Sinclair's name only by number, despite the house's official blueprints only showing a total of 45 rooms. The words of the legal document make it apparent the 46th room in the house in fact exists. Finding this room is your primary objective on the estate. After all, it is after all your bequest. It does give me Outer Wild vibes, and I love that a lot. Impressed with large telescope, those mirrored lens, even now star, blah blah blah. Antechamber. From its root meaning the room before, all signs and paths point towards the antechamber. This mysterious sealed room, resting on the 9th rank, may prove, however, quite an initial challenge to reach, let alone enter. Still, you can't help but draw a connection between this room and room 46. The security room. Control room with state-of-the-art security, inventory, and access. This room is where the part, blah, 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 blah. Why did it do a cutscene when we enter the security room? I was hoping these would tell me a bit more secrets. Let's continue forwards. Oh, wait a second. I got these all secrets, records. Okay, so this might just be a funny number room. Why is there a notch there? Scrapbook. Yeah, it definitely feels like, you know, one of those interesting little rooms. It's like, hey, here's all your stats. I don't want to just gloss over that, though. It feels like there's something else here. And granted, it feels that way for every room, but so much of A, so much of B. Down here, don't need a lock, thank you. You may spend gems to refill the floor plan. I don't have anything. No, you bitch! If we go straight away, we might be able to reach the diner and get food. Damn it! Fuck. Alright, that's not happening. That's really not happening. Alright, we picked the literal worst room we could have, because that just halved the amount of time we could spend here with no benefit. Fuck. Alright, let's see if we can make it back to the dining room and buy some food. We might just be able to. room, gymnasium, chapel, dark room. Yeah, we're fucked. Ha! Oh, wait. Pizza. Pizza. An additional 10 if the furnace. Yes! Summer truffle sauce smothered in fotona cheese, wild mushrooms, and spiced salami. Aside from the mushrooms, sounds great. Why'd you leave a piece behind and the crust, you fat bitch? I'm offended you didn't eat the crust at the very least. Passageway, storeroom will give us access to a key so we can go back and pick up some of the stuff we had to leave behind. There we go, and the extra gemstone. So now we can go back to the archives or the pantry, either or. Back we go, back we go. I like the aquarium. The aquarium's cute. We do have a shovel, so I do want to go shoveling. All right, here we are. Can I get through here? Yes, I want a key. If you run out of steps, does the program just die of cringe on the spot? Basically, yeah. Experimental house features. The day will end, and then the room plan resets. You lose all your currency in the upper right. And you start over. It's that kind of puzzle game. I typically work over at Sinico Labs, but I got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I've been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? There's me. Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors worked, but I must admit, I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from the technicians would be appreciated. Let's see now. Aha, another terminal. So, do you know anything about this game, Synth? Let's see, it should be Swan Song again. Go. It's a puzzle game. Not quite like Outer... Okay, cool. So it's a puzzle game, not quite like Outer Wilds, but it gives me Outer Wild vibes. So you inherited this big estate where, for whatever reason, the so now we can access the security. Where, for whatever reason, the rooms in the house swap locations, and it's in the dead dude's will that this place becomes your home if you can find the mysterious room 46, which is not on the floor plan. Research logs, no experiments found. Research log will be available the next day after an experiment is performed. Experiment setup. In the laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique health feature that will last until the end of the day. Continue with the experiment. Cause and effect from column A and add a cause from column A and effect. Each time you eat an apple, set your steps to 40. It would be great. Archived. We're going to grab that. Oh, hell yeah. That's fabulously powerful. So right now what we're currently trying to do is reach the antechamber, which apparently is bricked up for some reason. However, it is bricked up for a nebulous reason, so that sucks. We can go back down to the weight room and try and breach over here. We're gonna go back. I don't have any keys, so we can't use the pantry. Yeah, it's a very interesting game. So it's a puzzle game with puzzles and stuff. Heating and cooling curves. Room temp 20 Celsius. Complete thaw. I need a magnifying glass to read that. Test 205 atmospheric pressure, 93 Kepler, or whatever that is. So yeah, it's gonna be one of those. I saw people playing it for a while when it came out. I didn't look at it because I was like, you know what? Puzzle game. So it brands itself as a roguelike puzzle game. You die. Uh-oh. Everything resets. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. We don't have a boiler room. Also, apparently the red ones are lies. Effective meat electron milk can only be accessed by a security terminal. And that's a secret right there. I know that's a secret. There's no way that's not a secret panel, and I don't know how to reach it. So yeah, it's gonna be one of those. So gas can. Ooh, it does not look like we have any power. Yeah, have I made the boiler room? I made the furnace, but not the boiler. So So we need to set up a boiler room to use that. So we need to backtrack for a bit. Courtyard to the left. I don't think that needed a key. It might need a key. Spoiler, it needs a key. So what we need to do now, the weight room needs a key. We need to go all the way back to the entrance hall. Fuck me. Hang on. There's dirt here. Coins! Not very useful, but I'll take it. Which way is from here? To the left towards the gymnasium. Through the gymnasium. Through here. It takes my coins because it's a fucking chapel. Damn you, chapel. Wait, is this door unlocked? Oh. Spare room, guest room, archived floor plan. We're going to try the spare room. I swear, there's something in these spare rooms. I just know it. What's in here? Boudoir. This room counts as 2 bedrooms or archived floor plan. It'll give us a lot of rest, so we'll do the bunk rooms. Versus taking the risk. Ooh, 2 keys. Look at that, big brain. What does that say? The Turtles of Vera. Hamster, hamster. We can go up to the courtyard again. Now that we have 2 keys, we can open up 2 doors. Hello there, give me that money. Yeah, you bitch ass motherfucker, give me my money back. Where are we going again? That's the closet. We don't want to go in the closet. Round and around we go. Where the hell will I go? Kill me, please. Stab me, please. Yeah, we're going to the courtyard. Courtyard first is more likely to have something useful for us. Already all dug that open. Yes, open the door. Drawing room, green room. I want to grab that. We haven't seen this room yet, and not having used gems would be really nice. Banana! Thank you. This place is pretty. I'd love to live here. Is there any secrets in here? It doesn't look like it. So just a banana. Yep, just a banana. Sag. Round and around we go. Bum. We're going back to the pantry. Hopefully there's something in the upper rightmost room. Anything good? Anything tasty num-nums? Commissary, bedroom, archived floor plan. We're going to take the risk. Ooh, the boudoir. Fuck. There's nothing in here but a safe whose combo we don't know. Lame. Alright, we're going back. Backtracking again. Gonna be backtracking for a while, it looks like, too. I like how just kind of sprawling this place is. This would be an absolutely sick-ass manor to live in. We don't have a key, so we can't use the weight room again. And I'm not going to go back to the weight room, because every time we enter it, we will just straight up lose 50% of our current steps. Which, right now, would basically be a death sentence. Very no bueno. Very no bueno. We're back in the security room. Back down here, back in the den, and the entrance! Fabulous. So now we can go to the left, finally. Archived room, hallway! Yep, okay. Nothing in here that I can see so far. Mage chamber, the parlor. I'm going to put the parlor there, but we're not going to enter it right now, because there's no point. What does this say? Doors, blah, blah, blah. Freezes your accounts. Money and thing will not reset the next day, and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. Oh. I mean, having 8 gold for tomorrow would be nice, especially when we're so close to ending. That'd be kind of nice. Oh. Also, there's a temperature bar, so there's something going on in here. What does this say? Not safe or something. There's a lot of stuff in here if we could defrost this somehow. Not for staff use, Master Sinclair's personal freezer. Like, whatever that is. Note. Uniforms, it looks like. Yeah, why is this place... Is there a thermostat around, or... Freezer unit? Another doorway out. What if we put it next to a boiler room? Each time you eat an apple, steps for you. Alright, now we'll go here. There's no real point in us doing anything in here right now, so we're going to go here. It gave us a hallway, thank you. Commissary, bedroom, archived. Ah. Interesting. Where are we? See, Simon P. Jones. Hey buddy, how's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared of being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you happy as a clam, perfectly content on the estate with the exploration and the opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. I wanted to try and post this letter before we depart tomorrow so that it has a chance to arrive during the first few days of the estate, but it would not with all the preparations. I'm not sure I'm going to find the time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday. Sometimes it's easier to just jot the stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Hebert worked on setting this up for you, and I know from our conversations just how much happiness this final project brought him. So do us both a favor and be excited. The house really is amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, and I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that will actually be useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday, I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliche expressions when we say farewell. P.S. Get some sleep each night and don't spend your time each day playing Diriga blocks. Wait, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. That might be the safes combo. We don't have enough to reach the boudoir again, but if we can open up that safe, yo. 3. It just seems like this kind of game where they're going to add a bunch of random ass numbers for no other reason than because they can. Stinkerco. Please return all correspondence packages addressed to Denny Rivenet to sender as he no longer is employed for our staff. Fucking magnifying glass. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address the client has provided. Press any button above to activate blue, to activate purple. 5 purple indicators are needed to power 6. That's interesting. We're screenshotting that. Screenshot. No. Anything else in here we could use? Does not. Wait. I saw an indicator. Alright, game over. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we're still alive. Oh, there he goes. You've always used to walk for the day, and you must call it a day. You've pushed yourself to the very edge of exhaustion, so now return to the campsite to get some rest. You can continue your journey tomorrow. However, the house will be a little different. See? Very interesting. Come on. So, East Wing favored just a little bit. East-facing manor of fire and ice. Save and continue. We keep on keeping on. Oh, gotta fix my wrist. Can I fix it? Ah, there it goes. Ah, there goes the other one. Fabulous. They're doing a lot of construction outside, and I do not appreciate it. Hurry up. Hurry up. I want to get to that boudoir. I want to open that safe. I want to know what's inside. We did make it to rank 9, which I'm actually very chuffed with, though. Spare room, mail room. Our package has been delivered. Package, package, package. Amateur lockpick kit. 2 gems, 2 keys. I didn't order anything, but I'll take it. Department 504, serial number. Lockpick kit. Does this mean we don't need keys anymore? We'll occasionally be able to unlock some normal doors. Hey, let's go. And 2 keys. Very nice. The rest of this looks like it'll be the same. Yeah. Okay. So what's going on in here? Chapel corridor. We need to not eat any apples for now because the apples will set us to 40 steps. I want the utility closet. I want it so bad. Hallway so we don't brick up. It'll pop up. The utility closet is generally pretty common. Passageway. Ooh. It's cozy. This game gives cozy vibes. Furnace, archives. We're going to take the furnace. We're going to put that there. It'll come in handy later. Just know it will. Lavatory, dark room. Dark room is actually useful because it actually has stuff in it, but we have to leave it there until we find the closet again. Archives. We have a lot of red rooms now. I do not appreciate this. We're going to go the other way for now. I'm not going to deal with those red rooms until we have the power box. And not the freaking weight room! Chapel, damn it. The chapel's the worst. It takes my money, man. Parlor, I want something that'll take me... No! Fuck, now we have to go in the archives. I didn't want to. What's going on in here? Drawing room, closet. Closet has 2 items, which might actually be good. It has the metal detector. Great chance for finding keys and gold. Okay. What is this? While drafting, you may re-roll 4 plans. Okay, that's better. Now we don't need to ever come back here, I guess. Let's go down here and see if we could force the one room to spawn. Nook gives me keys. We're gonna re-roll for a straightaway. The den. The den's actually fine. It gives us gems. Specifically this gem right here. Thank you. So it'll only work as a straightaway, but it does help. We're gonna use the observatory. So hopefully we get something good. 2 stars. A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. We have 3 keys. We should be able to open that. And there should be an item hidden around here. There was last time. Pantry can get a bunch of gold, or we can take a risk. Ah. Could be worse. Hey, gold. Gimme. Doesn't do anything right now, but it might. Yes! Metal detect. Yes! The magnifying glass. There's so much we can do with that. There's so much reading we can do if we can get back to the mail room. Also chess. What's inside? Keys? Car keys. What is that gonna do for me? And gem. Open this up. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Another key! Silver key. Unlocking a door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. What does that mean exactly? Alright, so there's a thing in here I wanted to look at. Right there. Did they ever prove he was the one that stole the Baron's mail? Okay, not very useful. Not very useful, but okay. What was the name again? Just so we can remember. Denny. Okay. What does this do? All right, back in we go. We have to go towards the dark room now. We should at least go inside the dark room one time, because if we don't and then we get the power box to spawn, it won't properly relight it. So now we're just going to move through here. Choose the center because frick it. Not the freaking lavatory, bruh. Bruh. Shouldn't have done that. Special keys. What does the silver key do? Rotunda can rotate. 7 locked doors? Hell yeah. Alright. What's gonna happen? We're gonna open up this. Huh? What? Lockpick kit? Damn it. Is this game playing silly fuckers? Maid's room. Aquarium? Aquarium also has items in it, so we'll pop that there. What's going on in here? Ah. Floor plan upgrade disc. Insert into one of the state's terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Cool! We're also going to try and move forwards. Yeah. Yes! Give me the drawing room. All right, we're going to leave that there. Can I open up this one? I can. Oh. Gem. What is this? Uh-oh. Oh! We opened up the antechamber. I need an apple. Oh, dude. Fuck. All right, we continue forwards. We need to go to the right. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, there's a metal detector. It says there's stuff in here. Oh, oh, oh. No. Where's the item? Where's the item? The metal detector said there's something in here. It's on this side of the room. It's over here. Is it this? Or is it a secret? Where's the secret at? Telephone. That looks strange. Huh. I'm not seeing any items. Why is the floor texture just weird, or is that a secret? And the metal detector says there's something. Aha, gold. Open. Okay. Open. Yeah. And the breaker box. Let's go. We're gonna do some shenanigans, and there's items in here. Ah, there's gold. All right, now we're gonna do some shenanigans. All right, let's turn off the keycard system. Now, what's with the vac indicator? What does that do? Come on, open up. There we go. All right, press any button to activate blue. Press a blue indicator next to red to activate purple. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. What does that mean? And why do I want to do that? Press a blue, any button above to activate blue. Press a blue indicator next to the red to activate purple. 5 purple indicators. Any button above to activate blue. Oh. Huh. Okay. Interesting. So it's a puzzle. We need to spread the blue. What does this say? Press a blue indicator next to red to get purple. So... No. Get purple. 5 purple are needed for something to happen. Plus blue next to red. Okay, so we have 2 purples. There we go. So what has this done? 5 purple actors are needed to indicate the 6th. Well, now we have that, so like, what did that do? Has it done anything? Just gonna have to leave it there, I guess. Hope for the best. We have no keys, 17 steps, 0 apples. So far, that experiment has not been helping. We might be able to use the aquarium to get farther, but I don't like... Actually, no, if we go back to the dark room might have something. Archives, lavatory, dark room. Alright, because the dark room has some secrets, like right here. Memos found in Hartley's room are always false. Okay. We'll write that down. Hartley's memos always false. Don't know why. Is there anything in here I should be on the lookout for? Anything at all? Alright, sit, Jessing. How about over here? How about over here? I wanted to see this. 11-28. Anything else? Nothing else immediately useful. How about you, Girly Pop? Nothing. Give me that gemstone. What's going on over here? Doesn't look like there's any secrets. Nothing in that one. What about in this one? No, not quite. I'm checking all of them. At least once. Nothing over here, nothing over there. Same one. I'm expecting this to be the kind of game that hides something in their eyes. No, come on. I wanted to see that. It just feels like that kind of game. You know what I mean? Nothing over there. Film, no this, no that. Okay. So, boiler room power source. Yes. Now if we could just find the fucking laboratory again. What can we do with this? What can we do with the boiler room? Ooh. And turn. What happens if I set it to red? Interesting. I want to get to red. I want to see if I can make it explode. No. What does this do? What are you? You're another tank. Leads back to here. What can I do with this instead? Pop that there and swap this around like so. Do anything? No, because the power's coming out from here. So tubes in here, and now it's tubing here. So this is doing something. We need to stop it from doing that thing real fast. Ah! I need to time it? Do I need to time it? Alright. 3. Nope. Okay, so you can't time it. So it's very upsetty spaghetti at that for some reason. What the rest of everything happening around here? Back upstairs. Is anything happening now? This was definitely doing something. Security door. Okay. I'm beginning to understand. So we need to build and power our way up to there somehow. So, the natural course of action. Okay. How do I open the door then? Can I open it like this? No, but it opens like this. How am I supposed to open it then? That needs a shovel, and I don't have one. So if I turn off this boiler, that goes away. This stays closed. And nothing else happens. Huh. There's definitely more than meets the eye here. There. Return that to pressure. See if it brings the steam back to stairs, whatever they're called. So it's going to go there. That's not going to do... Wait, there's a switch. Now, what does that do? It leads back to here. So it looks like we're trying to find a way to turn on this one. But we can't because of these panels in the way. Why are they in the way? Let's see what we can do about this. So see, now that's going. Still can't reach it. I don't know how to slow this down. Ah! Give it a second. Okay, I see now. This is a big one. Right there. So we just need to time it. Timing's weird though, and I don't like it. Let's see now. How many is in between the big gap? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. So we'll wait one more time, and at 14 we'll go. Give it a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Little slow, a little too slow. So we'll do it at 13. Try again. All right, give that a minute. Let it rotate again. Come on, hurry up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Give it a go. Aha! Smarticles! So now that's going, that's pressurized, which means this will do a thing now. It's an elevator. Secrets! It's a shame we're so low. We might not be able to make much use out of this. Real shame. Move the steam here. Blocking off this door. Open this. Thank you. Turn you on. So now we can go down and we can finish powering everything. So that's going to go like that. This is going to go like this. This is where the central boiler. So like that. Should be everything we need to get this room to activate properly. Walk through here. And should... Oh no, we need 3. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So we're not quite done yet. We do need to sync up the big boy down here somehow. How? Oh, that's how. Big brain. Let's go. Let's go. I bet this will be like a secret room or something. Could you imagine if it was actually the whole place? Activate. What does this do? Ah. So that's powering the dark room, the furnace, or the room to the right. So can I open that room then? Can I open this room? Will you let me inside? It will not. Why? Why? Why won't you let me inside? Do I have to... Ah. Pantry, locksmith. Take a risk. Bedroom. Not awful. Not worth, you know, the struggle, but not awful. Sinclair, just wanted to write to you with a quick note. Thank you for your weekend. I had a thrilling time on your hunt with Lord Evenson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoyed your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that you didn't need to know the rules of Dart to play your variation. I already figured out that puzzle. Whoops. Look at this. Draw plans leading floor north more often. Shame I didn't get that sooner. I hope you guys can't hear all that construction in the background because it is annoying the fuck out of me. All right, go back down here. We at least were able to get a little bit more gold. Archives, Great Hall. If we don't have any more... Oh, and the aquarium. So we do have 3 attempts forward. Unless we find a key in here, which would also be kind of nice. I don't think we're going to. Not the lavatory! Freaking bathroom, man. The worst. The worst! Down through here. Oh, metal detector says there's a key! Alright, nursery, courtyard. I want the courtyard. You never know what that courtyard has, baby. That's a key card, but I turned off the key cards. A hammer. Shatter padlocks on locked trunks. Not super useful, but I'll take it. I wanted the shovel. The shovel would have been really nice. Key card reader does not appear to be powered on. Fuck. Oh well. Go back through here. Drawing room needed a key. Use, please. Commissary bedroom. Take a risk. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2. Kinda nice. Items for sale, though. Reroll. The rumpus room! I don't know what this is, but I know it was important. Hello? Oh. It won't let me move. Oh! And as it was foretold... Boy. Excuse you, I'm 28. Black and white cat. So, a black cat, a red flag, a locked door with no key, beyond the water. So, sewer system. Interesting. The rumpus room. Very nice. All right, that's the only thing he says. Anything else in here? Hat, games, money! No, 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 no. Give me more of that money. Thank you. So I feel like that's a hint for room 46. I just don't know what kind of hint. More money! Wow! My favorite. How'd you know? You son of a bitch. Oh, sitting over here. No, there's not. Alright, so now we need to try the archives and the Great Hall. Otherwise, we might be screwed. Not that door. Oh yeah, this one's locked. How about over here? Oh, what are you? No. Why does it want me to go to the front of the antechamber like that? Security. I don't have the gems. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. The fucking weight room again. Is this? Broken lever. And 2 security doors. Man. And not a apple to be found. Bruh. Oh, there's some money. Are we taking the piss right now? This was going so well. And we're tired thanks to the weight room. Bruh. I'm going to run for the next room. Just spite him. Okay, so we've learned a little bit. We need to stop getting red rooms. That's definitely. The Scarlet Villa. We need to stop getting red rooms. That's definitely... that one's up there. Uh-oh. One second. My professor emailed me about the quiz that they fucked up. So you're supposed to answer that part. Please see the attached file. Okay, let me alt-tab here. Like, that quiz that they gave us was fucking stupid. Like, Wowzers, stupid. Next to the answer is multiple choice. You see the underscores blank with those sentences. You're supposed to answer that part. Come on, show me it. Why did she send me a PDF? PDFs are so fucking... This teacher is technologically illiterate. And fill in the blanks. That's so dumb. Read the sentence, you're supposed to answer that part. What the fuck? Let me look at this shit again. Circle the correct word from the list and fill in the blanks. This is such a badly written thing. Like, I'm actually astonished how crappily made this freaking test was. Like, I got a 10 out of 15 because apparently I didn't answer half of the freaking test because they did such a shit job at writing it. Here, let me write up another. And that stupid construction noise, man. They're doing it right outside my window, too, and I'm on the 5th floor. Do you think I could be allowed to answer those and do a third submission? It doesn't seem fair for me to lose points. Lose points because I misread the question. Question on a quiz that enough students had difficulties with that you felt it was necessary to allow for a retake. Let's see now. Do you think I could be allowed to answer those and do a third submission? It doesn't seem fair for me to lose points because I misread the question on a quiz that enough students had difficulties with that you felt it was necessary to allow for a retake. Frankly, it was so confusing to read that I had to email you just to know that was a part of the quiz. All right, there we go. She is not getting a good review from me when this class is done. There we go. I'm going to murder her in those well, you know how you what's the word? Whenever items will be spread through the house, they're gathered here instead. But you know, whenever you're done with a semester, you rate your professor and you talk about them and stuff. Yeah, no, I am going to come. Oh, 9083. I'm going to take her to task. I'm going to be a massive problem. After meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. Remember, the red notes are always false, though, so there might be a different combo. Some special rooms are allowed to spread items through the house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have the conference room, spread items are gathered in this room instead. Okay. See, I got a 66 on a quiz because they couldn't be asked to just write a comprehensible, easy to read and digest quiz. Apparently what I did wrong was you're supposed to select one of the answers, you're supposed to circle it, and then to the right of it, you're supposed to do a fill in the blank answer. Which, bruh, there's a lot better ways to write it than what they did. Silver key. Leads to a room with many doors. Like, maybe I'm just being prissy because now that I was able to sit down and actually look at and digest the quiz, I'm like, okay, yeah, this quiz does make some sense. The problem, though, is how do I describe this properly? Turn off the keycard entry system. Turn that on. The problem I have with it, though, right? The problem I have with it. I have to spam this real fast. There we go. Well, damn it, fucked it up. No! The problem I have with it is that I did it again. Red. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a problem. There. Still don't know what the vac indicator does. The problem, though, is we have 20 minutes to do the entire quiz. I can't be sitting there trying to figure out their esoteric fucking bullwalkie. And to make it even worse, and the reason it really cheeses me off is, like I said, it's actually legible. It's readable. You can do it. The problem, though, is it's formatting. Because they did the questions in Roman numerals, which first off, okay, but they only bolded one of them, right? So they bolded Roman numeral question 1, and then they didn't do any others. So when they did Roman numeral 2, it wasn't bolded. And then they labeled the subparts of the question A and B, but also 1 and 2. So your question would be like, hey, you have question number 2. Answer these 2 sentences, right? A and B. But they'd have a subsection 1 and 2. But they wouldn't keep that format. Like, it's really bad. Really, really bad. This. Do not like it. Not happy. Not happy at all, actually. What can I get in here? Laboratory coat check, parlor, laboratory. Let's go. We not might be able to get much out of it. Especially requires suggestion. Blah, 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 blah. Let's get the laboratory thing going. Experiment set up. Continue for experiment. Cause immediately add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. 3 gold for each red room in your house. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room. Whenever you draft an archive floor plan. For each red room. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room. We'll choose immediately and the aquariums, because the aquariums have an item too. So, yeah, okay, so I was right. So the apple thing from the other day didn't matter at all. That's great. Excuse me. This is our only way forward because we bricked up everything else. Good job, me. Nursery, spare room, corridor. Corridor is always left unlocked. Just because. So yeah, I don't like this professor though. Like, we have to tell her every so often that she needs to download her slides so that we can actually, so that they won't buffer and stuff. Like, she's computer illiterate, which, you know, okay, that's maybe not a bad thing, but it's kind of like bruh thing, you know what I mean? So she's computer illiterate. Uh-oh. Can I? No. Uh-oh. Fuck. So 4, 16, and 2, 10, 12? 12, 5 times that. 20, no. I don't know what the blue means. I don't know what the red means. I think this means multiplication, though. Unless it's 113. Gotta do this again. What did I say this one was again? 10, 12. 12, so blue's addition. So 12 plus something. Maybe these are added together as well. So 9 plus 12, 21. That's not going to work. 113 didn't work. So what else can you do? Got nothing. Yeah, it's not 13. So what does the yellow mean? What number could I pick here? Like 9. Like, you can't do 20. Yeah, it's not going to work. It just doesn't make sense. I can multiply them, get 20 minus 12, 8. No. It's not that. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, 20. What if I did 12 multiplied by 4 or something? Divide 4, 15? Nope. So it's not 15. Will we be able to do this the other way? Times 4, divide 5, 9.6, so maybe it's 9. All right, I'm not going to brute force this. Don't know what those mean. Unfortunately, I do not. Man, that email has me all kinds of cheesed right now. I'm so just not happy. And we are also screwed. Here, discover less common floor plans. It's not going to matter because we can't do anything. We need to go to chapel and up. Yeah, fuck. That email has me so mad though. It's like, why? Why so esoteric and just stupid? You know what I mean? Like, why? 60% because they made it so fucking weird. The gems are not in this box. The gems are not in the white box. 2 truths, 1 lie. The gems are in this box. 2 of them say it's not in the white box. There will always be at least 1 box which displays a true statement. There will always be at least 1 box which displays a false. Only 1 box has the prize. So it's either the white box or the black box. I'm going to assume the black. And I got. Use a special key, please. Yes, use the special key. There's the silver. Thank you. Rotunda, gymnasium, dining room. Dining room, coupon. Oh, not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. We need to go up this way. Give me something workable here. Hallway. Not the lavatory again. Down through here. Gymnasium. Go down there. We're not going to go down there right now. I'm trying to press forwards. What do we got? Aquarium! Wait, the boudoir. The boudoir. We need information. There's a pair of shoes. Information. Let's see now. It's going to be 9083. That should have done it. Clear 9083. Clear. See, it was lying. It was lying. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so 3809? No. All right, so we don't know what's in the safe. We don't have the safes combo after all. Might as well go for the dark room, I guess. And there goes the lights. That's a key card door, so we can't do anything with that. Stop locking doors, please. Give me this one. You gotta be kidding me. At least it's not the weight room, I guess. This one's not going well. This one's not going well at all, sir. Freezer office. This is going to be a dead end. Because we're out of keys. The pantry might have an answer for us, though. We're going to leave that right there, though. It's not going to... It froze us. That's great. All right, so I've screwed it. I fricked it. Fucked it. Unless we could find a way to defrost the freezer. Bruh. There, regen. Like, look, it's not going to go up. Nope, it's frozen. That's great. All right, we are locked out. Another email from Domino's. They keep emailing me. They email me about 3 times a day, not an exaggeration, after I had that one round of Domino's, which I kind of want some pizza right now. Would not mind some pizza right now. That'd actually be kind of nice. Yep. Disappointing. Let me actually check something real fast. Yeah, she took off 5 points for those 2 missing answers too. That's excessive. What the fuck? Breaker box. Pop that there. What do we got over here? Bedroom nook. We're gonna pop down that nook. Come on, run faster. Run faster, skinny boy. Hallway. We're gonna go here, grab the key real fast. Thank you, and press onwards. Guest room, pantry. Pantry's a left turn. Bedroom is a right turn. And it might have an item lying around here someplace. Not always, though. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Lame. Courtyard, den. Thank you. We grab ourselves Uno gem. What's down here? Storeroom. Extra coin, extra gold, and a key. Let's go around here now. 1 major key, 1 minor key. What does that mean? Yeah, this is that key in the freezer room. If you unlock a door with the prism key in a green room, hallway, bedroom, or yellow, you will draw floor plans of that color. Okay. Interesting. Find here within the first word sung the key you seek in major tongue, but half the sheets are missing from the 4 you hold, the rest far flung. The half note held is quite the pun. Among the scattered symphony, a message hidden beneath the keys in words bold, sung by you and me, a fractured note, an urgent plea in bold words. I do repeat. The ones of you who oft assume that you alone can solve this tune are likely going to get your due and all the rage that will ensue while working on this simple cue. White pages lined with melodies. Do hide the words we've come to seek, and from our choices among all these, we write down one that seems to be the loudest with the ink it bleeds. Okay, so bold. First word on the first words on the what? First words I on the. So first words on the page. Find the but the in the that are and wow. Why pages do and we. Okay, so it doesn't really tell us anything. It doesn't. First pages. First words after the, maybe? Key for. Key for. 1U. I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be one of those really esoteric puzzles, isn't it? Yeah, it's probably going to be. Dented in verse. I'm probably going to have to look up this one. I don't know music ones very well. I was kind of intimidated by trying this game because I was expecting these really wacky puzzles to come out and I just wouldn't know what to do. Because I'm not very bright. Do. Go to the pantry, grab some coinage. An apple a day. Give me that. No, don't use the special key. Observatory, conference room. We'll do the conference room because it gives us a split junction. And the red note was a lie. Patio, chapel, green room. I wish I could. Chapel. Actually, no, the dark room would have been better. But the chapel does give me a measure more control. Observatory, dark. Oh, there's the dark room, baby. Let's go. There goes the light. I'll go in over here. Oh, for pity's sake. Well, at least we gotta die. And a key. We're gonna go this way. Yeah, that's not bad. No, this is actually pretty bad. This is a bunk room. Fuck. Give me the nanners. Nothing through here. Nothing through there. Do. Alright, we need to go back to the conference room now. We can't do anything in the dark room until the lights turn back on. Or the chapel. The chapel might actually have a secret. I'm not using a key on this. Fuck that. Nope. I don't want to come back to the chapel if I don't have to, and I don't want to be coming in and out of the chapel. Lavatory, parlor. Parlor is going to take us nowhere, but we might be able to get something useful out of it. But this will block us off. Security, gymnasium, dining room. Security. Ah, for pity's sake. I'm not doing the gymnasium. Scream through here real fast. Use the regular key. I'm holding on to the prism key because I just have a feeling it's going to be useful. No gem. Ah, come on. And come on. That's us done and dusted, it looks like. Frick. Code check won't matter. Well, actually, no. Code check could matter. We can move the prism key over. Check an item. Yeah, we can get rid of this. Do this item any day you have a code check in your house. Lovely. So there goes the prism key for now. We'll make better use of it on another day. Do. Bum 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 bum. Boo doo 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 doo. There's the fucking boudoir again. I want to take a look at that safe again. I want to take a look at that safe. 9083. Wait, it did a thing just then. So is this gonna be like one of those things where it just opens and you get the right combo in? I wish there was a hint. That'd be nice. Nothing else in here indicative of what's going to happen in the boudoir. Charming in. Very strange. Steps taken 23. If it didn't block me up like that. That's the problem with the roguelikes too. Sometimes you're just gonna lose and it's not your fault at all. Hurry up. Stop doing the cutscene. Wanna go? Probably need to go to the gym today too, even though I really don't want to because it stopped raining. Closet. Give me some items. Give me something. Key. It's supposed to be 2 items. Oh, the metal detector. Thank you. Spare room, pantry, hallway. The hallway there. What do we got going on over here? Utility closet containing the breaker box. Always a fan of that. Go through here. Storeroom, chapel. Chapel for the moment. Is there anything over here? Kitchen, spare room, pantry. Go into the pantry. Do. I left banana on purpose, by the way. Do. Grab the nook. This is comfortable, by the way. Like, get rid of this bench, replace it with something more comfortable. It's really nice. It's got them cozy vibes. Parlor. See if we can get the parlor puzzle right this time. Give me the wind-up key. This box contains gems. The other 2 boxes contain gems. All 3 boxes contain gems. All right, so they all said black contains gems. Aha! See, I can. The broken clock is right 2 times a day. Nursery, gymnasium, spare room. I'm not doing the gymnasium because the gymnasium is the devil. We need a key for this. Called it. School, bunk bed, corridor. It's always unlocked, so we do not need a key. Go. Security. Security is just so valuable. Because we can turn off the need for key cards. Let's see now. Keycard system. Keycard settings. We're going to turn our security level to high. And then the reason why I turn it on the high, by the way, this is going to sound really weird. Unlock. Nope. Yep, there we go. Unlocked. So we no longer need key cards. The reason why I turn on it to high is because I have the feeling setting it to higher security is going to increase the amount of rare doors that spawn in. And they're going to be unlocked anyway. So it's like, yeah, you know what I mean? Woo! We're going to go to the laboratory, get some experimental features. And they've started up the construction again, so that's fucking great. Let's see, I'll continue with experiment. While drafting, if you do a drawing room floor plan, each time you find some trash while digging, immediately 1 gold to your allowance permanently. So that should give us 1 gold forever. Should. Assuming I'm correct. Now then, where's that free item, the metal detector? Well, aha, gold. Thank you. And we should be... Is locked by an electronic keycard system. It's unlocked by the keycard system. Excuse you. Hang on. Keycard system. Keycard system. Yeah, it's unlocked. All right, you know what? And 5 or 6. You should see security doors, blah, blah, blah. There we go. Oh, we need to set them to offline too, which means we need to go back to the utility closet. I should have done that initially. The fact that I didn't is going to hurt us a lot. That's my fault. That's my bad. That's where I fucked up. See, this is why I didn't eat bananas. See? Look at me, big brain. Entrance hall and the utility closet should be to this direction. All right, keycard system off, dark room off, garage on. We're gonna ignore the vac for now because we don't even know what that does. And now we're going all the way back. Tisk. Grab the nanner. That one's on me. And I'm allowed to be disappointed in myself for that. Shame. Shame. Shame upon you, shame upon your family, shame upon your cow. Now the door opens. Storeroom, archives. You will no longer be able to see all three of your potential floor plans. Storeroom has gemstone and key, but it dead ends us, so we need to take a long way around. I'm going to take the archives. Let's see now. Some gold, some shiny. All right, nothing too useful in here. We're going to keep going forwards. Yes, unlock it with a key. Take the risk. Was this a good risk? It was! Look at that. Free gem. And I'm out of keys, because of course I am. Why wouldn't I be out of keys? Bruh. Commissary. I'm not spending a gem requirement on that. Not right now, at least. What do we got through here? Oh, there's an item around here. Aha! Key. We go back northwards. Let's go. Give me the Great Hall. Oh, why couldn't you give me the Great Hall? All right, so that'll put us at the antechamber room. So the antechamber will, however, be locked. However, we have to go inside one time. Now, if we can make it back to utility closet and then back again, the room's going to be lit up and we still won't have a way into the antechamber, but you know. Locked. I probably should have checked that before I wasted a step on it, but whatever. Now we go back down to the archives. Is there a way? No. Oh, we might be screwed. Dining room. Take the risk. It might be biscuit. Magnifying glass, sledgehammer, sleeping mask, running shoes. What does this do? Save when traveling longer distances across stadium grounds. That's probably useful. This doesn't work. So occasionally it'll save us steps, is what I'm understanding. Which basically means we're either going to die here or we're not going to die. Looks like we might die though. Unless that thing procs 2 more times, we are soundly screwed. So let's try and regen some steps here. Bedroom, observatory. Bedroom might have something that's bricked up, so we're going inside the bedroom. 2 steps. Any apples around? No apples. Walk-in closet, claim ticket 0. Ah! Look at that, you spoiled yourself. Walk-in closet, library. Where's the library go? Library's going down, so we might be able to do something with this. Oh yeah, the book we wanted is in here now. Borrower, the pump system. The EPS, water levels. When you're using a single tank system or an array, the panel is filled with the number of buttons equal to your home's need. 1 button for each different water source on the estate. Function is simple. Press the button to select the water source you like to adjust. For example, if you wish to drain or fill your pool, simply press the button labeled pool. So the door to 46 is in the pool. Requesting the number of pumps or water sources being used. Water can only be adjusted from a source if the score button is selected. Select outpour size, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we already knew a bunch of that. J ribbon, 93. Okay. Okay. Can I get another book sent out here? What is that? No, it's nothing. Guess not. Alright. We're scrounging for resources. Combined inventory items to create a new item. Sure. What's going on in here? Sounds like that would be very useful. What is this? It's a pipe bomb! I was going to say, if that actually said pipe bomb, I would have shit myself. E. Stones cut by hand and letters rot. Do spell. Message. Message read is 10 lost. Blah, blah, blah. Message. E. I tried hitting E with that, just to see if it'd do anything. Light bulb, battery pack, running shoes, metal detector. I don't know what those would create if I started smashing them together. I'm curious about that. Kitchen, bunk room. And it counts as 2 bedrooms, so that'd be an amount of rest. A true box does not always contain the prize. What do you mean by that? Okay. 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 Running shoes. Oh, you can't combine them. Okay. So yeah, these don't combine, so you have to combine specific items together. That's so lame. Bruh. Oh well. Banana, banana. Banana, and 2 gold. Thank you. Is there anything else? Doesn't look like it, so off we pop. Let's see if we can make it back. See if we can make it come back. Can I order a book? Apparently not. Regen just 2 steps. We're going to lose 2 gold. Of course we are. Hallway, pantry, nook. Yeah, we're not going to make it. That's unfortunate. We tried, though. We tried. Satch. Go through here. Up through here. So, let me think. So I have to fucking think, don't I? Laboratory commissary. I only have 2 gold, so we're not going to be able to buy anything from the commissary, so there's no point in going towards it. Yeah, there's no point. Den. Let's see what we got in here. Use the lock. Patio. Guest room. It's not much, but it's something. And look at it, it even has a gem. Alright, so that dead ends. So now the east hallway has to give us something. Or we're done. The east hallway needed a key, didn't it? Incredible. So that looks like it's it then. Because I'm pretty sure the dark room doesn't have any items until you light it up. Like it literally will not spawn them until then. This needs a great hallway in order to properly spawn in, it looks like. Oh, there goes my back. Stretch. Mid-sized villa. Oh, screw yourself. Alright, save and continue. Let's do it again. Try again, see if we can get anywhere with this. B, what did it be? Maybe what would it be? So we are kind of just bashing our head into the wall until we are entering some of the buildings and floor plans that we really want. Excuse me. I like starting off the closet though, just for the free item, because being able to re-roll a room even once is really nice. Gem. Nook, chapel, the breaker box, which we can't turn the dark room into a light room quite yet. Go to the left here. Gives us options. Up here. Courtyard, parlor. I like the courtyard. The courtyard's nice. It's pretty. It's pretty, and it sometimes has items. Which has a trunk this time. Go through here because the game hates me. Commissary, pantry. Yeah, pantry. Get some gold. And an orange. Give me that. Secret passage leads to a room of a color of your choice. It would be really fucking funny if it let me just go to the antechamber. It would be so funny. There are 3 boxes in this room. 2 boxes in this room are empty. This is one of the 2 empty boxes. 1 truth, 2 lies. This is one of the 2 empty boxes. 2 boxes in this room are empty. There are 3 boxes in this room, so 2 truths. 1 lie. Aha! I'm learning. Let's see now. Nook, items for sale. Spare room. Just to kind of free us up. Spare room, look at that, it's got a fan. Meow. Sorry. Reroll. Security. Very nice. Damn it, that's why we gotta do the I gotta turn off the keycard system every time. Even if I'm not running into a dark room, that's enough reason to get the freaking utility closet every time. I'm glad I at least remembered this time. Right? Like, credit where it's due. I at least remembered this time. So there, key cards are off. We can go all the way back here now. We haven't used up all of our footprints just yet. Hopefully we get a laboratory. A laboratory would actually be very nice right about now. Yup. What is that? A vault. Maybe that's why this place cutscened, is you can actually, one of these rooms might be room 46. Wouldn't that be interesting? No, that's not what I wanted. Menu. Let's see now, keycard system. They're now unlocked. Thank you. We don't need to do anything else. Exit. So now all the keycard rooms are unlocked. We're going up here again. Seeing what we can find. Ooh, did you hear that? That was my jaw. Fabulous. Let's see now. Do that. Nothing over here. Nothing over there. Nursery, commissary. Commissary. We'll leave that right there. Let's see what's on the other door. And a kitchen. Kitchen's actually very nice. I want to do the kitchen. Kitchen. Menu. Banana. Chef salad. Banana. We're going to hold off on that for now. Save our cash. If I'm about to seriously get locked out of the rooms again, I'm going to be mad. Very displeased. Commissary will be closed, blah, blah, blah. What does a salt shaker do? I want to know what it does. What does a salt shaker even do? Oh my goodness. Well, we might have been locked out. We might be locked out. If we don't find a key or a lockpick set, this one we might be screwed here too. Wouldn't that be disappointing? That'd be very upsetting. To ya boy. Down through here. There's nothing down there, because why would there be? There's a trunk over there. Okay. Observatory, library, storeroom. Uno gold, a key, and a gemstone. So we're not quite done yet. We have 5 gold now, so we know we can get the salt shaker now. Through here. Through here. We're almost there. Commissary. Imagine your estate being so large you need to have a commissary. Whenever you eat food, gain an extra. That's not super useful, but it's not bad. Definitely one of those things where you need to eat a lot of food, though. Nook, bedroom. I'll take the bedroom. I have a feeling I'm going to regret that. Incredible. My powers of foresight astound me. Oh, the professor wrote back. Unfortunately, I can only accept your answer as text question assignment. Here are the reasons. This is a formal test, and it's not fair for students who've already taken it. Within the limited time they are monitored, The instructions was written on a sheet clearly in English. 3 most students, 8 out of 10 students in your class, 13 out of 1400 answered this question. 4, fill in the blank type of question is commonly known in the US as well. If you'd like to talk about more, I may need to include an advisor in this conversation since this class is provided based on shared rules from our classmate. Damn, she's a bitch. Wow. Okay. Wow. That's okay. You're not getting anything good out of me no more. Unfortunately, though, I need to go and go to the gym, eat lunch, because I'm currently drowning in my own fluids again. So, yeah. Yep. So, let me alt tab here so I can see what I'm doing. Thank you for joining me if in fact you're still there. My name's been Brandier. I hope you guys have a lovely evening. I'm going to be streaming again on Friday, hopefully, assuming I don't get any sicker. I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to do something. So, yeah. Take care. Thank you for stopping by, Synth. I appreciate you. I don't know what we're going to do. We'll do something. We're not done with Clear Obscure. We're not done with Blueprints, but, you know, we'll see what we see. So take care. Have a lovely day, evening, afternoon.